Hey, hey, hey. Sunday night, here we go again. And we definitely have a lot going on this week. We really do. Yeah. So come on in and join me. We're going to talk about what's going on. We're going to talk about all the energy out in the world. Hey, Brooke. Hey. How you doing? Good to see you. Yay. Hey, Deanna. How are you? Making sure it's sharing over in the Empowered Spirit Circle as well. Let's see. Tune in to watch. I hope it's sharing. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're here. I'm going to come over to Instagram as well. We're going to talk about the week. And we're also going to look at the cards and see what is up. I don't know why it's not sharing in the circle, but hopefully you can find me. Let me know where you are. All right, sending positive vibes. Right, definitely. Let me try one more time to share it over into the Empowered Spirit Circle. Share to a group. Here we go. There we go. All right. So take a moment with me. Let me know where you're coming in from. Think of a question you'd like for me to draw a card for you as we move through the program. All right, there we go. I think we're good. I'm going to come over here to Instagram as well. Hey. Bowls are so nice. Just allowing yourself to take a moment, hear the bowls. Hey, Leah. The cat monster. How's everything down under? Take a breath. We have a big week. We have a lot of energy out there in the cosmos, really pushing us. So let's take some time in center. We're going to talk about how we can move forward and really use the energy to be more in control of what's going on for your own self right now. So just take a nice deep inhale. Hey, Michelle, you made it. Yay. We're going to talk about the energy. We're going to talk about the stars. We're going to talk about how you can stay in that higher vibration. Do a little exercise in the meditation tonight, tapping into gamma consciousness. Been doing some new studying, doing an apprenticeship on energy work. Going to be actually offering a weekly energy class very soon, kind of like I did for my restorative yoga, only it's going to be energy. Do a little pranayama, do a little energy tools. Hey, Paul. So we're going to be working gamma consciousness tonight. Gamma consciousness is a higher vibration of energy. They say lots of times like your shamans and your yogis go into this consciousness to help really just to shift everything, shapeshifter energy. But for our own self, as we start to access this energy, it lifts our vibration, and that's what we really want to do. All right, I think we caught up here. I see it live streaming everywhere. So thank you guys for joining me, coming in now, or if you see this later. So let's just take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Welcome. Terry Ann Hyman here. This is my Empowered Spirit Show, the live stream where I come on live, we talk about the cosmos, look to the cards, and really work on balancing our energies together for the week ahead. So we all know that it's been a little crazy. Here in the States, Kat, maybe you don't know it down under in Australia, but here in the States, it has been really intense. We have astrologically really all the planets starting to move forward this week. All of them are starting to go direct, except Mercury, which is starting into the shadow, which is going to be going retrograde at the end of the month. But it will be in Aquarius. The sun moves into Aquarius on the 20th of the month, inauguration day. But more importantly is that Mars energy that's been pushing and fighting and moving and went backwards and now forwards, and now it's out there. And we saw what happened last week, and they're really bracing for it this week as well. And it's that fire energy and that's aggression. And the thing is that when we start to feel that within ourselves, the question to ask is like, where am I not expressing myself? Where am I projecting energy that doesn't need to be projected? And really, where can you feel more in control of your energy versus out there feeling like everybody's controlling you? All right, when we move into the energy of Aquarius this Wednesday, Aquarius is like new mindset. We've got this expansive energy. Aquarius is that energy that's coming forward now at a time that we really need to make changes. A renaissance in art and music and work and the feminine energy. It's all starting to come to a head. It's all starting to move forward. And with any change can be hard. So kind of like ask yourself, like, where are you resisting this energy? What are you fighting against? Are you holding on to something that isn't anymore? Are you really working and doing your work to come forward and go out and expand the mind, be positive, be creative? It's a very creative time right now. And really this Aquarius energy is all about that. Opening up the mind. Don't keep yourself in a box. Really opening up to new ideas. It's also about the collective consciousness. All right, where can you tap into that energy and help expand this energy? We're also talking about, and we've talked about this, but it definitely needs repeating, the end of the patriarchal energy. That's why there's so much challenge in the world right now, I do believe. We're breaking down old systems, always hard. But the beautiful part is that now we're letting this energy of the divine feminine, this feminine energy that is about getting into the flow, that is about getting into intuition, that is about embracing the woo. We want this energy to come forward to make the changes we seek. We know the old system isn't working. And now whether you're still working in the same job, whether you've had to let go of your job to be at home with your children, whether you're virtual now, all of this is shifting. And so the questions to ask is, like, where can I open my mind? Where can I expand how I want to do? Be creative, right? It's like that ripple effect. I've talked about this before. What is your ripple for this year? Right? What are you going to throw into that pond and let it ripple out that can help to be a part of the change of consciousness? That's what we really want to start setting up. That's the mindset we really want to go forward with. Aquarius can set up a lot of lofty goals, but it's also very helpful to hold that vibration with this Aquarius energy for the future. All right, and as we move into the next week, we're going to see the aggression, we're going to see the shift, we're going to feel it. So really, my main message this week for everybody, especially light workers, healers, anybody out there of service, is like really hold the vibration into a higher state. Don't get caught in the drama. Don't get caught in everything that's going on. So easy to. The media is going to exploit it. It really is. But it looks like things are under control in Washington. We hope. As we make that changeover, we really hope. But for us as light workers, this is when we tune into that higher vibration. This is when we want to manifest and get out and send out peace out into the world. Peace is a very high vibration. And this is the time to really do it. One of the stones I've been loving right now is the kyanite. All right, kyanite's got this nice blue energy, intuitive. It's also like that alignment, perseverance, really holding strong to what you want to see come in. Now, we're just at the beginning of the year, but last week was the new moon, and so we set these new intentions. Got my vision board, all right? Like, we need these visions to come forward so you can feel more in control. We were talking about this on the podcast this week. Really good podcast, Tina Murphy. We were talking about how she lost her husband, like just unexpectedly, and all the changes she went through. So there is a lot of grief in the world. There is a lot of struggle. There's death. There's so many changes, and there's so many things we go through. But once you start to take control, and I kind of shared my story, like once I started to take control of my life, going through divorce, it almost felt like a death, right? Another story. But I felt like when I heard, like in my spirit, you're going to be okay, I started following that voice. I started recognizing like I was the one that was in control. And that's when things started changing in my life. And you could do the same thing. You can control your happiness and your joy. Hey, Ernest, how are you? Love that rainbow. All right. How are you waking up in the morning? All right. Are you waking up feeling depressed or anxious or here we go again, another day? Are you waking up in the state of like, I can create, I can be joyous, I am in control of my own happiness? Really important. And you can learn how to do that. If it's struggle for you, you can learn how to do that. That's why we work with the spirit. That's why we tap into that deeper part of who we are, working with the subtle body. One of the things I've been working with, and I just wrote on Friday as I was closing my journal for the week, my planner, joy. Felt joy this week. We can work with those molecules, lifting our own energy up. Creativity. Aquarius is great at helping being inspiring. All right, we take the ideas, we put it into the creative plane. So much creative things for me. I'll just share, like I'm super excited. All right, there's so many things going on. I think I talked about last week, my new tarot deck is coming out. Beautiful designs, watercolor with Lori Hannon. So excited about that. I just started the next round of the Intuitive Path. That's where we did our vision boards. We're going to be working in the consciousness of manifesting our dreams, going deep for the winter. I've got hearts there. All right. I will be having a waitlist opening up for the Empowered Spirit Business School. We need to bring that spirituality into business. Maybe you've taken some modalities, you don't know how to blend them, you're working that hourly rate. We're going to really talk about how you can really take it to so much more and build that business for you. Really very excited about that. And the Reiki Association for the Southeast, yay, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, all around. Looking at space, we've got the association. We did the pitch last week. We didn't win the pitch, but boy, did we do a great job. And so all of this is like a result of all of that information coming forward, all of that Aquarius energy moving out, all of the energy opening up, and you could do the same. We can be in control of our own energy, and that's what this energy with Aquarius is all about. As we move through these next couple of weeks, this is intense, all right? We've got to get through Wednesday, Thursday. That's that Mars energy, that shift into Aquarius. Then we're going to start to be all in Aquarius. All the planets are going to be moving direct. So you're going to feel like everything is speeding up. We already feel that way. I know I do. It's like, oh my God, we're almost already to that over the half mark of the month, right? Yes. But then we will go into a little retrograde towards the end, so that's going to give us that time to reflect on what we need to do. We want to constantly come back to the vibrations of whatever the intention is that you've chosen for this year. We call it the essence, the intention. Mine is expansion, right? So whatever it is, we want to come back to that vibration, which we're going to work on tonight. All right. I've also been on Clubhouse. Who's on Clubhouse? Everybody's going crazy about Clubhouse. I will say I've met some interesting people, and I do kind of like the conversations. Everybody's trying to rush to be the one to run the room, right? I think it's kind of funny, but I have learned some interesting things. I am having a conversation in there on Wednesdays about embracing the woo in your work. All right. So looking for that Wednesdays. If you need an invite, I have some extras. Hit me up for that as well. So we have all this going on. You may seem like, what am I going to do? But the thing is, finding the mindset, shifting that energy, working with your spirit is the way to do it. So let's do a little practice with that tonight as we go to notice where we are, notice what those intentions are for you, set one for this week, and work in this higher vibration of consciousness. Again, I will guide you through, and really all you have to do is just trust. Just trust, all right? So let's take a moment and just take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, lighting a little sage, light somewhere you are if you can. So important to do rituals and ceremony right now for this energy ahead. And just exhale out, letting go of the week, and just pulling your energy in, letting go of the weekend, taking a nice deep inhale, and exhale. And just begin by presencing your own spirit. Feel your spirit coming in and notice how that feels. And then connecting with divine spirit, source, creator, universe. Feel that connection for you. Notice all around you. Drop into your heart. Take a breath. Feel the awareness in the heart. And then connecting with all the spiritual helpers and spiritual beings around you. The masters, the angels, the teachers, your Reiki masters. Just feel all of that energy coming in. And then take a nice deep inhale, moving up into the crown, opening to the higher chakras. 7th chakra is the crown, 8th is a little above, 9th is even connecting us into the higher realms. And as you exhale, we start to open up what we call this gamma consciousness. Just allow, trust, call it in. I sometimes feel like a little flickering going on in my energy field. And just bring this consciousness of light all the way down. Coming into the root chakra and just holding it here for a moment. Feel yourself grounding with Mother Earth. Know you are known. Know you are loved. Right now in the world, in the collective consciousness, you are a part of that. And then releasing any fear, anxiety, anything you may be feeling right now about this change going on, down into deep in the earth where it can be transformed. And then as you breathe up, let the subliminal energy of this gamma consciousness come in through the body, connecting through that first chakra, sending it up into the higher realms. And then just feel this whole light field right through your auric field, all the way through. Imagine you're standing in this golden light, this gamma consciousness. And this is where now we're going to set the intention for your week. Notice where you are. Notice those dreams and visions. Staying in this gamma consciousness. Calling in the directions for guidance and protection, especially for this week as we move through to the north, the east, the south, and the west. Above you, below you, right into the very center. And allow those higher vibrations for your intention to come forward. What is it for you? See it, hear it, feel it, know it. And allow this gamma consciousness just to radiate out these elevated emotions. And let us put peace in there for this week. May this country move through peace, to move through the challenge, the transition, government. May we be all at peace. Peace is the highest vibration, maybe enlightenment, but peace is a high vibration. And as you work with peace, all those intentions you set for yourself can move upward too on that scale of consciousness. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale. Just sending it out all through your auric field. Imagine these vibrations radiating out, holding this energy for you, your intentions, the essence of your work this year, and for peace. Inhaling and exhaling. Feeling yourself centered in your heart. Allowing these streams of grace to continue, moving through you as they need to. And just for fun, call in the molecules of joy. Joy for your own life. You can control this. You can be the one creating this happiness, this joy for your life. All those molecules of joy. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale. And just start to feel yourself sitting, standing, wherever you are, dropping into the heart, connecting with Mother Earth, and just starting to bring your awareness back. Coming back. So you open up to the cards for this week. Taking a nice deep inhale and exhale. All right, working with the Starseed Tarot, Star Child Tarot. Beautiful card. So the first one is the Six of Crystals. So in this deck, crystals is her pentacles, her earth energy. So this is a beautiful card, all right? So for all of the work that you've been doing and manifesting out and really feeling that things are coming together, especially if you've been doing your work from last year, especially if you've been pivoting what you're doing, this is a great way to know you are connected. This is putting it out into the collective, that Aquarius energy we were talking about. This is all about bringing all that together. It's like 2 threes. Your work's been moving around. You've made some changes. Now you're opening it out into the consciousness. Beautiful card. Look at the crystals. Look at the connection with others. All the things you have are starting to open up. Continue to follow that path. All right, now we're going to look at the other cards that are influencing this, and maybe you're having a little trouble feeling that. If you chose card number 1, this is a Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is about the mental. This is about the challenges and the struggles. So maybe you're feeling more of the heaviness of the earth right now, of the world. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more heavy about all the changes going on. Maybe you're not happy about all the changes going on. All right? This is about the heaviness of the mind. And the nines is like there's still more to come. So really finding ways to let go of the mind, clear it away, do some tapping. I'm a big tapper. Do some tapping. Clear out all that old chatter. It's really time to let this go. All right, so this is the heaviness that's going to prevent you from putting the work out into the world. If you chose card number 2, it's a Two of Wands. However, it is reversed. So generally when we look at the Two of Wands, look how pretty she is. It's about having chosen a path, knowing you're on the path. But because it's reversed, this is about feeling a little stuck. All right, so maybe you are trying to make changes, but you can't make a decision. You're feeling a little stuck. So this is the card that is going to remind you to go into your spiritual practice. Go deep into yourself. Drop into your heart. Don't rush into anything. And ask, like, where's my why? What am I doing? What is my purpose in the work I'm doing? All right, because we want to turn it over. You want to find the passion and purpose to go forward in the work that you're doing, the purpose and your desires. It looks so magical and beautiful, standing on the beach. All right, so really go deep into your soul, all right? And that's going to help you, again, bring your work out into the collective conscious. The third card is the World. All right, and it's reversed too. So generally the world is like, world, we got your back, girl, right? We got your back, things are moving. But because it's upside down, you could feel a little bit, again, of that disenchantment with everything going on and not sure what to do. All right, so this is, again, going back into the spiritual practice, clearing out the mind, doing some of your spiritual tools, knowing where you want to direct your life, because then trust will come forward. Trust that the world does have your back. All right, as Gabby says, the world has your back, right? The universe has your back. We want to feel that connection. But again, you're the one that's in control of that. All right, if you're going to give your power away and push it out there and feel the victim to your energy, it's going to be a struggle. But you are the one that's in control of that. You are definitely there. Kate, you were 3 and really resonates. Yeah, I understand. I hear. Hey, Allison, how are you? Allison's in the house tonight. Allison's a great reader as well. Hearts up to Allison. So really the cards for this week are really much in alignment with what we're going through. That Mars energy that's coming forward, that aggressive energy. So get out of your head, drop into your heart, really challenge yourself with bringing your new work. Like right now, we're not really, because we're in winter, we're not really in that action state. We're really more in that dreaming and visions and really looking at what is it we want to bring forward. But this is a pentacle card, all right? Her crystal card is a pentacle card, which means it is in the physical form. So what can you do right now? And being in that more positive, uplifted vibration, that Aquarian energy, collective consciousness, that's what we want to work through. Get out of the heaviness of the mind. Again, fear, false evidence appearing real. All right, if you want to really get into it, check out Kapacha, all right? He always has a great thing, and he talks about the virus. All right, the work I'm doing with Cindy Dale, she talks about the virus has an outside brain. So COVID, an outside brain, it is fed by fear, all right? That's all I can say. It's fed by fear. Get out of it. Really work with your own immune system. I'm actually getting the vaccine. Because of the work I do with death and dying, I'm actually was given an application for the vaccine. I'm getting one this week, a little bit of resistance, but because I want to be able to travel, I am. And I will be sending out vibrations of energy, seeing it clear, releasing side effects, having that energy of high vibration as I go into it. I will report back. All right? If you're feeling stuck, like you don't know your path, the Two of Wands is reversed, take some time inside yourself. Again, don't go out there, pull it in. Turn the TV off. Pull those vices in, right? When we go for the vices, those are those addictions. We can't know our path. So this is, don't rush into anything, but go into the heart. That's where you find that why. And do a little bit more work down there so you can really know that the universe has your back. Like you have faith. Things are changing. You are supported. The world is generally like at the end of the major arcana. So we've taken that journey. And now it's time to start again, all right? So maybe you are feeling a little disenchanted. Go outside, find a star, find your guides, do your spiritual tools, be reconnected because so much change is coming forward. I'm actually quite excited. All right, the Aquarian age, I'm actually a kid of the 60s, so that pre-dawning is the same idea. But we always have to go through struggle when we go through transition. We do. But again, as we talked about on the podcast, be in charge, be in control of your own energy fields for sure. You can do it. Leah said, I chose 1 and my mental chatter has been intense. Worry, worry, worry. No, we want to get out of the worry. All right. We know fear is false evidence appearing real. We need to come up with an acronym for worry too, don't we, Leah? But Leah, go back to your Reiki principles just for today. Just for today. In this very moment, I guarantee you have everything you need. All right. Let it go. Hold the higher vibration. Go back to the video if you want and follow the spirit to spirit with the gamma consciousness. It's fascinating. There's consciousness coming forward for all of us. All right? Right? Help to migrate the side effects. Yes, we're going to come get, I don't know what you're talking about, Tula to help migrate the side effects. Maybe it's an herb, Michelle. I don't know. But definitely going to be using my energy, sending it out ahead. Reiki and meditation daily has helped. All right, I hear you. All right, I'm going to draw cards. If you have a question for me, let me know. Again, the podcast was awesome. Tina Murphy. If you know of anybody that is going through grief or a widow, it's really, she has some amazing resource from mindset to how to heal to laughter. Just so many great resources. The Widows Thrive Kit Summit tapping is included. Check it out. It's on the podcast this week. And I share too, like for me, divorce was like grief. So any transitions, it's a very good summit she's doing. All right. Definitely. I do have Reiki classes coming up. We'll be back to those virtual still. March 20th, February 20th is my first one. All right. Leah loves a card. It's a homeopath. All right. Yeah, maybe I will. Michelle, I'm Wednesday down there. All right. Wanda wants a card too. Michelle, Leah. King of Crystals. All right, beautiful card. All right, so this is like owning that work that you're doing, that entrepreneurship. Own it. Get out of the fear. All right, if we're in fear and worry, that's what the universe picks up. And if you're trying to be more abundant in your work that you're doing, the universe is just going to pick up the fear. So really trust. You know what you're doing. All right, balance that energy for you. Feel that energy coming in. So king is like one who commands that energy. It's an entrepreneurial spirit. I know it's hard. I work for myself. I know what you mean, but you can do it. Get out of the fear. Get out of the worry for sure. All right, Wanda, a card. Wanda, we got Justice. All right, so Justice is about, actually you got two cards. You got the Knight of Wands and Justice. So Justice is really kind of that aha moment, finding that balance in all that you're doing, making sure that you're looking at both sides of things. And combined with the King of Wands, it was stuck to it. I'll give you both. So this is like that passion energy, somebody that can get something done by following their passion. So making sure that you balance that energy. Lots of times when we have the passion, we forget the physical aspects of it. So find both ways to do what you're doing out into the world, all right? All right, Ernest, how you doing? Love a card for my health. Diabetic. All right, Ernest, schedule an appointment with me. We can do some energy work on that as well. Three of Cups. So Three of Cups is actually, though, it's a celebration. So really being able to honor where you are, maybe that you not celebrate, you have it, but so much that you can take control of what you're doing. Take control of your diet. Take control of what you're doing and appreciate what you have going on right now. All right? Definitely need to appreciate where you are. It's hard energy. And three is about, getting with community. So maybe for you, it's like asking for more help. All right? Get the help that you need to bring that wellness forward for your life. Leah says, love it. Bring in the yang for the material plane. I love it. Yay. All right, Kat, a card for you, and then we're going to come back over here. All right, Deanna, you're next. So, Kat, this card is about, it's called Awakening. All right, and I love this a little bit different for hers, but it's like waking up to that bigger part of who you are. Don't forget. All right, Spirit is there for you. Connect with a greater source. All right, sometimes we get so busy in our day, we forget that we can connect and manifest our world. All right, I imagine this card, Awakening, I don't see a number on it, but it's probably at the beginning of the tarot for her in this deck. All right, it's a little different. But look, it's almost like that phoenix rising. It's got that really mystical energy there for you. So use your tools of the mystical school. Whatever's going on for you, bring it forward. Don't get caught in the mind. I probably should look that up for you and see. I'm not really sure what this one is in her deck. Awakening. We'll have to look at it and see. Starseed is her beginning. I don't know what that is. Actually, I'm not even sure. I'll have to look it up and get back at you, all right? But to me, what it says is that it isn't a beginning, all right? It is a time to wake up and use your spiritual tools to feel those new aha moments for you, all right? If it's any different, I'll let you know. All right. Deanna, I'd like a card as well. King of Cups. We're drawing a lot of kings tonight, all right? So it's kind of like the end of that patriarchal energy. But that doesn't mean that we want to disregard that yang side as well. So King of Cups is like that King Arthur energy, being fair of the heart, opening your heart to all that you're doing, being sure to fair and loving of yourself as well, and to those of you. I always think of King Arthur when I draw the King of Cups. Really good card for you, all right? Definitely. All right, let me know if I missed anybody. I don't know. I didn't see... Brooke, how about a card for you? I usually draw one. Brooke, this one's for you if you'd like it. Brooke, we have the Page of Wands. So there's a message coming forward for you in the purpose, in the passion realm. Look for that message around you. It's going to come in like that moment of inspiration, all right? Definitely. Lug the yang. Yeah, I think that's a good way to look at it, right? To be strong, but keep the feminine energy coming forward as well. All right, let's see if I missed anybody. Hey, Raylene, how are you? Love the meditation. I love that gamma consciousness and the absolute scale of waves. Fascinating. Totally fascinating. All right, Raylene, you got the High Priestess. So this is like, own it, woman. Own it, own it, own it. Wear your cape. All right, the High Priestess has the energy of the mystery schools. Use the mystery schools in all you're doing. Embracing the woo in your life. Like really wearing the cape. I know I talk lots of times when I work with my private clients about creating that superhero for themselves, of that inner child. Grow her up. Put your cape on. Don't be afraid to do it, all right? Really great card. I love the High Priestess. She is wearing her cape. Do the same for you as well. Definitely. Hey, April, welcome, welcome. April, this is where I draw cards. Would you like a card for you? Let me know. All right. Brooke, I was going to draw one for you. Yes, Brooke. Five of Wands. Whoops. So Five of Wands. Actually, Brooke, I did draw one for you. I drew two wands for you. Page of Wands and Five of Wands. All right, so Page of Wands, this is about a message coming forward. Five of Wands is getting out of any conflict that you may feel. So again, I'm going to tell you, ground in your energy, go into your heart. I know you work really hard and do what you do, and I know it's been a struggle as a massage therapist right now. So really, where can you make some shifts and changes? Go in and find that passion and purpose. All right, I know you and I have talked about it before. What is the transformation you're offering people? And that's the energy coming forward. Look for that aha message as we move into this time. The energy is going to start to move direct. So be prepared by asking those questions for you. All right, definitely. All right, anybody else did I miss? We're coming around here. Definitely check out the podcast. All right, definitely have some great things coming forward. All right, be in tune with your own energy. And again, the message for this week is really shifting into the higher vibration, really upping that energy to stay out of the drama, focus on energy, send it out for peace, easy transition for our country, for all around. All right, as we start to move through this, Mars energy is intense. Don't get caught in the drama, but raise the vibration. Be a part of the light workers out there. I'm sure there's lots of global meditations. Join one, put it out there. Move through that Mars energy, using it more in control, not out of control. All right? All right. Goosebumps. All right. Is what I needed to hear. Great. All right. All right. If I missed anybody, let me know before I close out. Otherwise, just bring your energies in together. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale, and just ground with Mother Earth, returning to the essence, that higher vibration. Feel that gamma consciousness just running all through you to make the shifts you so desire. Inhaling and exhaling. Thanks again for joining me. To your spirit, namaste.